Yeah. Hello. Two. Two.
You want it to sort of stay over this line here,
Okay.
otherwise we won't be able to hear you. Other than that,
Welcome to the evening stream of Underwater Hockey Nationals Australia. Today we have the under 19s WA women versus the under 19s Tasmania, and they're off. We have the 19s women have received the puck and got it back to their back line. They're under hard pressure and coming back into their half. There's a bit of a tussle here on the barrier. Revolving players through the play, trying to gain possession. Both teams fighting hard for the puck. Tasmania have taken possession and run the switch, swimming across the pool, stretching the play. WA in hot pursuit. WA have regained the puck and, oh no, there's another intercept. Very hard tussle going on here between WA women's under 19s and Tasmania under 19s for those who just joined us. Pressures on the women's under 19s. The puck seems to be switching back and forth between teams. Lily Ladd McGovern has just taken it out. The WA women's token Ginge. Played a number of campaigns, worlds, and there's quite a number of experienced players in this WA side. A lot of pressure on the play to start. Seems to be a foul called. We don't know the call yet. It's a chopping foul against Tasmania. The under 19 women's ladies will clearing the puck out up the wall. It's a melee on the wall. Got it. The puck seems to be dragged back down into the corner. Both teams fighting hard for possession. Tasmania have pushed the puck and it appears they have received a gold. Goal awarded, Tasmania under 19s. Number 1. Ben Linton, the captain of the team, has scored the first goal of the game.
The refs are just set up for a after the goal for the restart, so off they go. They're just kicked off the wall. Natalie there, Idale, on the left of the screens, the centre for Western Australia. She didn't quite get there. Harry Payne looks like was the centre for Tassie, and he's just beat it to the puck. They've pushed it out to the left wall, Tasmania, and they've got good support there. Can't really see the play at the moment on any of the cameras, but bit of tussle down the wall. Recycling the puck. And there's just been a foul called for a stick infringement against Tassie. So they'll set up for an advantage puck, WA. The girls have to stay behind the two refs, the line they've made there. And it looks like Emma Horrock from Margaret River has just taken that puck. It's been pushed back through to Lily. She's done a great job there. Bit of a melee on the wall again, and looks as though Tassie's pushed through. There's young Maggie Biffin doing her thing. Bit of a weapon from Collie. Well defended there by the West Australian women's team. And they're just swimming into the corner there. Safest place for them on the defence. But they want to make sure that Tassie don't get it and do exactly what it looks like they're about to do. And Emma, just a strong swimmer, she's pushed it back out into the opposite corner. Maggie's just come down and picked it up and passed it through to the forward, Natalie. And we're trying not to be biased here, but we are. We're both West Australians, and these are our girls. So we will endeavour not to be too biased against the old Tassie team. They're a good team, and I know a few of these kids myself from various little events around Australia and around the world. What do you reckon so far, Reds? Do you think they're doing a good job, or do you want to see a bit more pressure?
Being from WA Country Masters myself, we're used to a bit more biffo, but these girls tend to play a lot cleaner game than us, which is good to see. It's supposed to be a non-contact sport, and they do a fantastic job. They're all really fit. Playing with them in our local pools, it's a very hard task keeping up with these girls. No doubt would be very similar with the Tasmanian under-19s at that age, if we were all that young again. Here we go. We've got another infringement against Tasmania this time, and it appears Lily Ladd-McGovern may be taking this one out. Oh no, it wasn't Lily, it was Samantha Blackham, another local girl from Bunbury. Plays a fantastic game, has swerved me very diligently on a number of occasions. Plays a fantastic game. These girls have all played together on a number of occasions. The most recent being Worlds in Tasmania. Fantastic team. We've got a few younger campaigners with them here today that are playing up in the 19s, also playing in the 15s. Young Alicia and Claudia Marsh, both playing out of their skins for this tournament, and young Sophie Williams from Tassie, all playing dual games. So that just gives you an idea of the fitness level required to play this sport. A lot of intensity on the bottom here at the moment, pushing up the wall. The girls are cycling through really well. Tasmania's fighting back with a bit of brawn there. The girls have swum it wide. Nice swim. That's Lily Ladd-McGovern there again, doing as she does, clearing the puck well. An obstruction foul against Tasmania. Under 19 women's will take the free puck. Timeout's been called. Both teams will get a bit of a breather here. it's always a relief when that happens. Sometimes we look longingly to the coach for him to call the time out, especially as you get a little bit older, like myself. Coach Patrick Kelly in there running through a few plays with the girls, trying to get them back on track. Marvellous piece of coaching by Patrick for this tournament. He's a bit of a tired individual, but he does okay occasionally. I'll hand the mic over to PJ McGovern. He'll give you the next rundown on the next phase of play.
Okay, looks like WA girls just took that advantage puck, and I think it was Samantha. There she is again. Really, really fit, these girls. Been putting a lot of training in, been playing a lot of games, and Tassie's just grabbed the puck and swam it perfectly out towards their towards the goal, which they're trying to get it into. Great support there too by their so the girls have done a good effort there, trying to save that from a goal, but a stick infringement's just been called against Tasmania, so the West Australian girls would get an advantage puck. Yeah, the Tasmanians are putting in a pretty good barrage of pressure on these girls, and they're doing a pretty good job of keeping it this sort of scoreline. I believe Tassie's currently seeded third, and these girls are seeded fifth, so they're doing a good job of trying to keep Tasmania from scoring. Another push by Tasmania. And it was cleared by Natalie, I think. It's pretty hard to see when it's over the other side of the pool. The girls have made a bit of a run over the other side, away from the Tasmania sub bench. Good move. They're going to try and push it down the opposite side to their sub bench so that they don't get a chance to sub easily. Tassie's just pushed back through again. Bit of back and forth here. The sort of bit of a stalemate on that wall for the moment. Tassie's grabbed it and gone for another run, and it's been stolen again by West Australia. They've made a bit of Tasmania's made a bit of momentum down that wall, and the West Australian girls are doing a fantastic job of defending and keeping it away from their goal tray. Another bit of a drive there by the WA girls, and in return Tassie's going to do the same. So our girls are going for the switch. They're going to try and Samantha, there's that swerve Reds was talking about earlier. She's fantastic at that swerve. There's young Claudia Marsh presenting herself. Didn't get an opportunity to get the puck. Claudia is one of the players, the younger players. She's playing in the under-15s division as well. And Annika Keel there. Here we go. Tassie's made another run in. These bathers the West Australian girls are wearing, they're pretty good for identifying them. It's pretty hard to tell otherwise without their numbers, with these cameras and not being able to see their numbers clearly. So the bathers are making a huge difference for us. We're not probably calling many of the names of the Tasmanian crew because A, we aren't that familiar with them, but also B, they don't have their names on their bathers. So.
And I forgot my glasses.
Yeah, well that's, I could have said that from the start. Reds are struggling to read anything on these screens here, so In fact, I think he pressed the wrong button numerous times, but that's to be expected at his age. So there's a lot of play down that wall there. It's a great move by the West Australian girls to keep it over that side of the pool. I'd like to think it's intentional. I believe that's what Coach Pat Kelly would have told them to do, keep it away from that sub-bench. And they're doing a fantastic job of keeping it over there. So we've got 13 people currently watching this stream. Hello to everyone watching. Oh, 14 has just gone up. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully we're doing a good enough job of commentating for you. I'm sure most of you are from Tassie, so I can't tell where you're from, but hello to everyone in Tasmania, and yeah, you're doing your team's playing very well. Here we go, another push by the Tasmanians. Here we got number 10 is Jack Cleary, young Jack Cleary. He's Jack's been playing for the last few years in a number of both state and Australian teams. He's a bit of a unit, big boy. Oh, and it looks like there's a timeout being just called for Tasmania. So while we got this timeout, Reds will give you a bit of a rundown on who the teams are and, yeah, a bit of a listing. Yeah, here you go, mate.
Thanks, Peach. You know, I'm less familiar with the Tasmanian lads, but it looks like they've got a pretty good side going on here. We've got young Ben Linton as the captain, Harry Owens in number 2, Tasman Inglis, in cap number 4, Alex Davies, cap 5, Hunter Smalley in cap 7, Edward Heffer, cap 6, Bronte Abel, cap 8, Gabriel Larson, cap 9, Jack Cleary. Once again, he's done a bit of WA work before he's been over here with his old boy. Has had a few goes with the WA squad. Harry Payne in number 11, Jeremy Eaton in number 12, Louise Crow 13, and the coach is Cole Heffer. We're about to resume play. Well, we have resumed play. Tasmania clearing from their back line again. An infringement called. I think there's chopping against Tasmania. So WA women's will, under 19s women's, will get a free puck. They're in the front third or halfway along through the pool, so a bit of hard work. Oh no, we've got time. Time out. Half time actually, sorry. So a small break. While we're having that break, we'll go through the Western Australian women's side. Cap 1, Sammy Blackham. Her old man, affectionately known as Freckle. I don't know how she got to be such a good kid with a dad that's so retarded. Natalie Iredale, one of the Margaret River locals. Very, very fit player. Always on top of you, around you, all over you. She's got arms flying everywhere, legs everywhere. I think we're going to nickname her the Octopus. Emma Horak, very fit and very strong on the puck. I know she's folded my wrist a few times. Sophie Williams, another Tassie import. Quite a good player, this young Soph. Doing very well in here, mixing in with the WA women. Lily Ladd McGovern, as I said before, the token ginge for WA. She once said to me that we gingers will take over the world, and I tend to agree with her. Claudia Marsh, another case of, I don't know how she got to be so good with a father like that. Crummer. Anika Keeler, she is a fantastic young player. Plays out of her skin every time, and very fast, good skills. Maggie Biffin, the captain, a stalwart of this side, played many campaigns throughout her career, and holding the team together beautifully. And young Alicia Roberts, dual listed with the 15s, doing a fantastic job as well. These girls are all doing a great job, very fit, very eager to get a couple of wins under their belt. They're holding these Tasmanian crew down to one goal. Second half coming up. Hopefully they can pull something out. If they got points for cheek, these girls would be winning the game already. We're back with 5 seconds to go. The start. We'll have a race to the puck. Looks like Nat Iredale is ready to stream to the bottom. Bit of confusion there on the buzzer. Natalie takes the puck. Does a bit of an under the body move. Gets back to a wing. Bit of an intercept. Tasmania now have the puck. They've moved out to the left wall. I imagine these guys will try and make some yardage down the wall and then funnel back towards the goals. Girls diligently holding up the puck and stinting that forward movement. It's great control of these girls with puck control. Very, very hard and difficult to get it off. They protect the puck so well. A lot of teams are having trouble with dispossessing them. Tasmania once again has another push down the wall, only to be thwarted. WA girls briefly possessed, and looks like they're trying to make a move out of that corner. And Tasmania knocks it back down again. Cycling through the play, getting closer. Great save there. Fantastic save. And Lily Ladd-McGovern swims it out. There's a bit of work going on here, cycling through on the barrier. The puck has come loose and out across the goal. Tasmania is having another go, trying to funnel towards the centre. WA, nice. I think that was Annika Keel there. Nice little steal and consolidation. Sammy Blackham takes it up. The girls are cycling through. Natalie Iredale has it. She flicks it out across to a wing. They're stretching them to the other side of the pool. Beautiful play. Open up the defence. They've gone down into that third length. Oh, there's a bit of an intercept. Tasmania have it back again. We've brought it over to the barrier, trying to consolidate with their back line. Pushing down the barrier. Natalie comes in to try and effect a steal. But Tasmania pushes on through. It's a war of attrition at the moment with the girls. They're doing a lot of defending. They need to get that puck loose and use their swimmers. Stretch Tasmania and hopefully get them through the middle. What's your thoughts, PJ?
Well, yeah, I agree, Reds. The girls are doing a good job. They just got to try and punch through Tassie's defence. They're doing a really good job of defending Tasmania. And girls just are lacking maybe a little bit of strength to get through. But nonetheless, they're giving it everything. Like Red said, a lot of these girls are dual listed. In fact, all of them are. 3 are dual listed with the under 15s, and the other 6 girls that are in this, that make up this all girls West Australian team of 9, are all in the elite women's West Australian team. So their work rate has been incredible, and I'm sure they're starting to feel the burn. These amount of games they've been playing. Yeah, I think there's a potential that they could possibly play up to 6 games today. So I think they'll sleep well tonight. Bit of a melee over the other side there. It's hard to see. Tassie's pushing along that wall. And girls are just holding it up there, waiting for some support from their defenders. A little bit of a kick from on the camera there, but it's held steady. Fantastic, these cameras and the setup that we got for this to allow everyone at home to watch these games. It's not the greatest spectator sport, as we all know, but anyone who has kids playing in this, or loved ones, or just friends that they want to watch, these cameras and the setup that all these volunteers have put together to get it to you at home live has been fantastic. And they're all on YouTube. All the games, you can go back and watch them retrospectively. So yeah, anytime you feel like watching any of the games, just click on the day, and they're in. I think they're in 4-hour blocks, so you can just sort of fast forward through to wherever, or sit there and watch them all. It's up to you. The girls, a couple of these girls in this team commentated Reds and my game a bit earlier, and there was a bit of they reckon there was a bit of smack talk going on. So we're probably not doing as much smack talk as what they were, but we're giving it our best. And there's a nice try by Tassie, and it looks like they're doing a real strong push. The girls have defended that well. A foul's just been called, and they've awarded a goal here. So a goal to number 1 for Tasmania, Ben Linton, the captain. Yep, definitely Ben Linton. It's 2 goals, I believe, both for Ben. Is it Reds?
Yeah, so far.
Yep. So yeah, they'll reset now. The girls will try and just calm down a little, try and hold it together, and try and get these two goals back.
Streaming out to the middle again now. Here comes Natalie Iredale once again. Always first to the puck. Fantastic fast swimmer. And the girls have possession.
Well, Samantha pushed it through.
Almost a chopping foul there, nearly.
No, not from a Blackham.
No, against.
Oh, okay. There's young Maggie Biffin. Come on, Maggie, go the Biff. No, we shouldn't encourage that in this game. These are our juniors, and we're trying to teach them to play cleanly. Although that's quite a hard task from the people that they're learning from.
It's a bit of do as I say, not as I do here, as we are both country masters. Pride ourselves on our clean play and non-fouling.
That we do, Reds. That we do. Just the shame the refs don't see it the same way.
Yes, it's always a bit of a bother when you get fouled and sent off, Fortunately, there's been none of that in this game. It's a very clean game. The girls are playing fantastically, and Tasmania are putting up a great assault on their tray.
That was a nice flick under the body there by, I think that was Natalie.
Looks like WA has streamed a goal in. That's a
yes.
fantastic goal.
Well done, girls. That's a goal.
Who got that? Young Alicia, wasn't it?
That's definitely a goal for number 4 by the looks, who's Natalie Iredale.
Yep.
So, yeah, well done there, girls. Got one back. It's making for a good game Pat Kelly, coach for West Australian under-19 women, has just called a timeout. So the girls are going to get a much-needed break here and hopefully reset themselves to just make a repeat of that play. That was brilliant play there.
The score at 2-1 at the moment is quite a close game. A lot of defence here by the WA under-19 women. To their credit, they've held and held and held, and now they've scored a goal to come back within one. It's anyone's game at the moment. If these girls can get another quick one, it'll be on for young and old.
So yeah, PK's out there. He's just given them a bit of a talking to, trying to encourage them, lift their spirits. They've smelled a bit of blood in the water now, so hopefully they can, for them, they can actually get another goal back and level the score. Look, good to see we haven't lost any viewers at home either. We're obviously not boring you too much, so still on 14. So that's good. Keep
Bring your mates and get them on the line there.
That's right. We do have a live chat thing. Here we go. So yeah, there's a bit of live chat coming in too, which I apologise. I haven't actually. I haven't actually read it, but I'm just reading a few of them now from Stephen Keegle.
There was plenty of smack talk.
Yeah, he says, FYI, you WA country boys need to have a listen to the commentary for the game you just played, where your under-19 girls, Maggie and Lily, did the commentary. Hilarious it was. Well, I'm going to have a listen later. Thanks for that, Steve.
Well, that's unusual, the girls taking the piss out of us, PJ.
Yeah. Got Sean Raquel saying hello, go Tassie. G'day, Sean. Rosie Wickham. Rosie, go Edward and Tassie. And there was plenty of smack talk, Steve. Yes, you're right, mate. Red's picked that one up earlier. I'm a bit slow in the uptake, as you can probably tell. Another drive in from Tassie. Oh, that was a great flick and good follow-up. Well done. Good support there from Tasmania. That's a goal, and looks like number 11. Number 11, Harry Payne. So, yeah, well done there, Harry. That was a great drive through. Following up your back there, that flicked that through. I think it would have been a back, but yeah. Anyway, the score now 3-1. As you can see, we've got 4 minutes to play. Tough job for these girls now to try and get these couple of goals back, but you never know. 4 minutes is a long time in this game.
It certainly is, PJ. Anything can happen in 4 minutes. The fitness of these girls, if they can get a quick runaway, they're in for a chance at nailing a second goal and equaling. It's one of those games that can turn around that fast. You can never take your foot off the accelerator, so to speak.
There's a bit of a drive by the WA girls there. Tassie did a great job of defending there. The girls were set up with plenty of support and tried to drive that into the goal tray. And looks like we've just lost our bit of visibility on that camera down the at the attacking end for West Australia. So we're not going to be able to see what happens if they do drive one in. Somebody's warming up over in the lane next to the. There we go. Is it back? That's good. Okay, a bit of a flick there, a bit of a switch from Tassie. They've flicked it across to his forward. We've lost the visibility again. Recycled it back. Another kick to the camera. There we go. A bit of a drive down the wall. Number 11, a foul called.
Chopping foul.
Another chopping foul. And it's against Tassie. So these an opportunity here for the girls to set up and have a little bit of a breather, and then hopefully drive one into the tray.
Just going back to that initial drive before, PJ, that was a signature spearhead. Young Natalie Iredale gets the forwards together and they all run in a tight pack and try and punch through. No breaths taken for the whole length of the pool. Very hard one to pull off, but can be extremely effective in certain circumstances.
Yeah, Natalie loves the spearhead. Every time I'm standing poolside and they need to make a good hard drive, she'll try and rally them all up to use that tactic. It does work if they all stay tight and they can just keep pushing through the defence. There's been another time out here with Tassie's called a timeout. Oh, it looks like actually they've got a player on the side too. I didn't notice that. Number 5 for Tasmania, Alex Davies, having a little rest in the sin bin. Not sure why, but he's obviously a foul. Maybe fouled a couple too many times, or maybe a dangerous flick. I'm not sure.
Potential future Masters player there, PJ.
Yeah, I reckon, mate. You should go recruit him. So we haven't got. There's a bit of a. Tassie's defended that well there. They've driven it back out. The girls, bit of a push in, and Tassie's just grabbed it and driven it straight back out along the wall. Heading down the wall close to our sub bench, which has given the girls a chance to do a bit of a switch out there. So had a foul called against the West Australian girls. Don't know why I didn't see that call. You see that, Reds?
No, I didn't catch that one, PJ. Probably just your standard over the forearm chopping foul, or one of the common garden varieties we see here quite often.
There's young Emma Horrock and Maggie. Maggie's very strong back. She's doing a great job, and she's got past through Maggie. And Lily's grabbed it and had another go. Oh no, sorry, that's Emma Horrock again. Emma's just recently made the move into the back line, and she's doing a fantastic job as a back. She's actually can play anywhere in the pool. She's very strong, and she's pretty quick too when she turns the jets on. Another foul here. Bit of obstruction foul by the looks of it. Obstruction foul against Tassie. Getting a bit of a stern talking to from the ref, young Harry Payne. It happens. Sometimes you just can't help it. You just get in the way, and the refs might call it as obstruction or barging. Another drive in by Tassie. They're unrelenting, these Tasmanians. They're doing a really good job, putting a lot of pressure on the girls.
Cleared out to the wall nicely.
Girls cleared that, yep. Couple of people in our view there. Old Pat Roberts, West Australian Metro Master. He gets in the way underwater and on the edge of the pool.
Notorious for getting in the way, old Pat Roberts, actually, yes.
That's right. So, well done, girls. The girls have cleared that attack again by Tassie, although the backs, the Tasmanian back there has just stolen it back and done another drive into goal. Brilliant job.
Oh, no, it's a goal.
And they've just been awarded a goal, number 7 for Tasmania, Hunter Smelly. And
Smalley, mate. I don't think he's that smelly. He's small.
Okay, so yep, time's up. It's the end of the game, 4-1 to Tasmania. Well done, Tasmanians. You did a fantastic job, and thanks everyone at home for watching and putting up with us for the last half an hour or so.
We're not quite Roy and HG, but hopefully there was some amusement there. Red's out.
Yeah, signing out. See you guys.
Good afternoon, all. We're coming live from Perth, Western Australia at the HBF Stadium, home of underwater hockey this year for the National Championship. We've got game 102 a couple of minutes away, under 19s, Victoria versus Queensland. I'll just run through quickly a couple of the players. We've got Queensland, number 1, Luke Williams. Number 2 is Alice Allport, the vice-captain. Big brother Dan Allport, number 3. Number 4, Daniel Hartley. Number 5, Neve Fox. Number 8, Sarah Hartley. Number 9, Caleb Thomas. Number 10, Caitlin Parr. 11 is Holly Thomas. And 12 is Kai Wagner. Coached by Michael Bates. For the Victorian team, we have number 2, Lee Duke. Number 3, Bradley Peters. Number 4, Clay Duke. Number 5 is the weapon, Dylan Furno. Number 6, Lachlan Cox. Number 7 is Casey Hoskins. Number 8 is Sarah Macbeth Curtin. Number 9 is Lisa Middlehall. Captain of the Victorian under-19 side is number 10, Roy Trumbull. Number 11 is Tom Robinson. He's the vice-captain. Number 12 is Jamie Cannon. 13, Katarina Alloway, ably coached by the one and only Mr. Kevin Chisholm. We're a couple of minutes away from a start here in the under-19 game. I think the placements of these teams are 4 and 6. I'm not sure. I think that's pretty much it for these guys. I don't think they can medal, so we're into the semis, and it'll be an interesting game. I think Victoria did end up winning the last time these two met. I think it was relatively low scoring, but we've got some change-ups in the lineups. We've got a number of the under-15 Victorian players who are stepping up for their first game in the under-19 division. So that will be interesting to watch. Teams are just getting ready. Players are heading to the benches. Referees setting the puck in the centre for the game. We're good. We're 10 seconds away. Looking forward to this game. Hopefully the audio is working well. It's bouncing here in the booth, so that's a good start. And we're off and running for the under-19 division of Victoria versus Queensland. Puck's in dispute, being pushed to that left-hand wall. Yeah, move up. That's good. Doves back again. Yep, beautiful. A lot of players on the bottom here. Again, puck is still in dispute on that left-hand wall. It's a bit of an arm wrestle. Waiting for the puck to come out. Big drive there by Clay Duke, trying to head inboard. No one home. Looks like Queensland have retained the puck against that wall. They're trying to lock it in, get some numbers in there. Again, good position on the bottom. Dan Allport playing full back. It's a hard man to stop. Puck has pretty much not moved since the commencement of the game. Plenty of Queensland players there. Victoria are slowly pushing it towards their tray. Big drive towards the tray. Stopped. Great bit of defence. It's still being pushed. It looks like it's pushed wide. A lot of numbers in there. Puck has come out. Looks like that may well be a goal. Fantastic. Strong push towards the tray. Unable to see exactly who scored it. Waiting for the umpires. Referees. Number 12. Jamie Cannon. Jamie Cannon scored that goal. Did a great job. Plenty of numbers on the bottom. Jamie's from Portland in Victoria, which is a hell of a long way from Melbourne. Has to travel a long way for training. Has done a great job this year. Put in the hard yards. Often picking up public transport, trains and buses and everything that pretty much can get him into Melbourne to get a training opportunity. So well done, Jamie. Back at the restart here, 1-0 to Victoria. Puck's been pushed to that right-hand wall. Again in dispute. Plenty of people down trying to get first possession. Looks like Queensland have pushed it towards... No, Victoria have pushed it towards their goal tray. Again, puck in dispute on this far right-hand wall. It's a bit of an arm wrestle here. Really, the puck isn't moving too far at all. It looks like Queensland have taken possession and they're driving towards their tray. Big Tom Robinson is a fullback. He's got a lot of work to do. Victoria need to lock it in against that wall. That looks like what they've done. They've pushed it back towards the centre of the court. We've got some quick flicking going on here with the camera as well. I've got young Darby Hoskins here from the under-15 Victorian squad helping me with a bit of camera movement. So if you guys are getting dizzy up above, it's Darby's fault, not mine. Puck's now back in the front of the Victorian goal. Big swim here like Clay Duke by the looks of things, pushing hard to the tray. Fantastic stacks on in the tray there. Queensland has done a good job. Waved. It looks like that may be another goal. Second goal to Victoria. May well have been Clay. Just trying to search for some numbers here for the scorer. Quick transitions. Almost a full change over there by Victoria. Queensland have subbed 4 players out as well. We're working out who scored that goal. Sorry about that. I'm unable to tell exactly who scored that goal. But it takes Victoria to a 2-zip lead with 10.5 minutes to go. Referees have reset. Queensland working hard for the puck. Caleb Thomas working hard on the bottom, try and gain possession and push it to the wall. Referees have pulled someone up. Yeah, pulled Victoria up. Victoria being pushed back to half court. Got to reset their defence. Queensland get the puck advantage. Fantastic bit of work by the young Queenslander there, number 12. A great curl on the bottom, maintain possession. Kai Wagner, great job, mate. 3 or 4 attempts there. Alice Allport, the vice-captain, watching on. Victoria driving through the middle, got some numbers on the bottom. Big flick by Tom Robinson forward. Big. Victoria still driving forward through the middle. Queensland has set up their defensive wall. Big flick on Big Clay Duke trying to force it home. Big curl on the front of the tray. Again, big drive home. That is a goal. Number 12 again for Victoria. No, it's Jamie Cannon. That's his second goal. We've got a timeout. Queensland want to have a chat about some defensive structure. Darby seems pretty happy with Jamie scoring that goal, so that's a good thing. Got a timeout now, 3-0 to Victoria. How have you enjoyed your first underwater national championships, Darby, here from Perth? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, it's been great. Good weather.
It has been good weather. The weather gods have been pretty kind to us. They haven't been scorched too much yet, so that's good. It's very comfortable here. And you've mentioned to me earlier, Darby, you're quite happy with the water temperature and the taste in the water. Not a lot of chlorine out there.
Nah, not too much. It's good.
And you find the pool quicker or slower or similar to where you train? Where do you train usually, Darby?
One thaggy's a whole lot more groupier, so half the tricks that I do there I can't do here.
So the pool in Wonthaggi is a little bit slower, so you have to work a little bit harder. So it's probably in good training here. Things flick a lot further here, so that's great, Dubs. We're here at the restart now. Victoria currently leading 3-0 with 9 minutes to go in the first half. Queensland have possession in the front. Again, there's the weapon, Furno, put through the middle, working hard. Tom Robinson cleaning up. He's like Sadie, the cleaning lady at the back there. Cleans everything up all the time. We rely heavily on him. Again, we're moving forward. Bradley Peters, one of the under 15 players, playing fullback as well. Queensland doing a good job. Big curl in front. Bit of cleaning out there by Tom Robinson. Making some space for some teammate. Quick substitution in and out. There he is back on the bottom. Dan Allport, a strong player as well, competing hard. Kai Wagner doing a great job. Young Sarah Hartley on the bottom as well, looking for an opportunity. Timing not quite there to make a run at the puck. Again, Victoria doing a big switch. It's Queensland. Victoria waiting for some numbers. Bradley Peters, left hand, quick flick forward, taken away. Lisa Middleton unable to handle the hot puck. Victoria have it, driving hard for the try. Good recovery by Queensland. Got some numbers there. Clay Duke unable to get a flick on it towards the try. Big battle down on the middle of, in the front of the try. Looks like the referees have pulled that up with a gloving or stick infringement. It was a gloving infringement. Victoria have been pushed back. They're going to run some quick rotations through the bench. Good opportunity to catch their breath, get some fresh players in, which is a good thing. They've got to set up their wall now because Queensland are going to come back hard. Referee just setting the line. In fact, it is Victoria's puck. Queensland are now stacking in the front of the tray. Hard drive towards the tray. It's spilled out to this left-hand corner. Again. Oh, great bit of defence there. And that is Victorian. Gloving infringement. Queensland did a good job there on the bottom. Had numbers down there. Pushed it wide of the tray. Well done, Queensland. Great bit of defence there. Here we go. We're back into the middle here. No, the puck hasn't got there again. Victoria look like they've been pushed back, setting up their wall. Got to make sure they're not pushing too far up. Again, it's going to get reset, and that's exactly what happened. They've pushed up too fast before the puck was tended to on the bottom, and they'll be pushed even further back now. Puck needs to be played out on the bottom before the defensive line can come up and attack. They broke the line very quickly. We go Alice Allport, the vice captain, driving it down that left-hand lane. Sarah inside looking for the puck. Victoria have regained possession, looking for the fullbacks to drive through the centre. There's open space there. Only got back, hit the Queensland wall. Sarah with a big curl on the bottom, looking for some help. Clay Duke has possession, forces out wide. Plenty of Queensland players trying to curl the puck away. Looks like the puck's been worked out wide to that left-hand wall. I suspect that we'll take an opportunity to get some subs in and out. Still forcing it towards Queensland, between Victoria and Trey. Big drive here towards the goal and a flick, and it's gone over the top and out. Too big a flick. Hit the back wall. Probably cracked some tiles. Came in and out. Continuous effort. Looks like that's been forced home, though. I think that was big Tom Robinson there with a mighty flick. Too hard. He did very well, though, with the follow-up. It's important when you make those big flicks, you follow up. Obviously, the puck can pop back out, which is exactly what happened. Thankfully, he was still streaking forward and managed to drive it home. That takes Victoria out to a 4-0 lead. Just over 3 minutes to go in this first half. Victoria doing a good job. Fantastic opportunity for a couple of their under 15 players to gain some valuable experience in a higher intensity game. Looking here at the restart, 3.5 minutes to go. Pretty equal park. Well done, Queensland. Have possession. Quick turnover. No, still with Queensland. A lot of chainsaw in action going down there on the bottom. Furno, good possession. An average looking flick, but it's come off. Clay Duke had the puck. Looks like we've maintained possession in that far left-hand corner. The puck is spending a lot of time there. Yeah, working hard. Everyone's working hard on the bottom. Kai Wagner doing really well on that wing there. He's pushing hard. Yeah, referees are going to reset that puck. Queensland infringement, so it'll be Victorian puck. Tom Robinson going to do a big switch here. Queensland need to be aware of it. Again, we've got some numbers there. Great bit of defence there. Pushed into the corner. Safety in numbers. Queensland done a good job. Victoria just let it sit in the corner. No one attacked the puck. Queensland enabled to push it further up the wall, further away from their goal tray. Big flick forward. Got a couple of numbers there. Big flick. In the end, looks like that is a goal. Another goal to Victoria. I think that may well have been number 12, Jamie Cannon again. If that is the case, he has scored a number of goals. He's doing a great job. Again, we get some quick rotations off the bench as we reset 5-0. We just got a minute and a half or so to go. And we might have another chat with Darby at half-time. Puck's in dispute, being pushed to this right-hand wall. Queensland working really hard to try and get the puck and push it towards their tray. It's a bit of an arm wrestle here. No one taking strong possession yet. Looks like it's been forced towards Victorian's tray. Queensland need to rotate quickly. Need to get onto the bottom. Got to get some numbers down there. Victoria again. Here's a big run by Tom Robinson, pushing, barging his way through. Using a lot of strength. Push to the side, great bit of defence, but again, the breath hold, Nate will stay down. The arm has gone up. No one's signalling goal yet. One referee has, two referee has, three. Happy days. Three referees say that is a goal, and that is a big goal to the big stretch man, Tom Robinson. Playing a strong game. He's just got out of the pool in the elite open men's in the 3 metre pool. Got strapped up, had a banana, got plenty of energy. He's got back in the pool. He's doing a good job for the under-19 team. And Victoria take away a 6-0 lead at half-time. Fantastic. We'll grab a break for a couple of minutes. Darby is quickly getting plenty of feeds in here about his great camera work. He's also getting lots of messages on the old Snapchat from people back home. Darby, what have you enjoyed most about this week?
The pool's great. Good weather, as I said before. Yeah.
Have you enjoyed the competition?
Oh yeah, that's been good.
It's a shame that we didn't get a few more under 15 teams in this year. That would have been handy, but certainly you guys have been pushed. And we've got a decider in the under 15 division later on this afternoon when Western Australia A will play the West Australia Development Team for an opportunity to play Victoria in the final tomorrow morning. Are you looking forward to that, Dubs? Are you a bit nervous or what's the go?
Oh, both should win, hopefully.
So a bit nervous, and you're looking forward to it, and hopefully you come away with the chocolates. Yeah, that sounds great. And how old are you, Dubs, and how long have you been playing for?
Turning 13 in February. Been playing for like a year and a half.
So you're currently 12, so that gives you a number of years of still playing in under 15 division. And you play a lot of basketball at home as well. Are you? What's your favourite sport, Dubs? You prefer basketball or underwater hockey?
Oh, they're both pretty good. Like them both.
You like them both equally. Fantastic. Oh, that's good, Dubs. We've got a minute or so to go here in the half-time break before we resume play in the under-19 division game 102 of Victoria versus Queensland. I must say that I don't think this scoreboard really reflects the type of game that we've got here. It has been an arm wrestle on both walls. Puck has been going up and back and up and back. So no one has really taken total control of the game, even though the scoreboard looks like that may well have been the case. I think Queensland are doing a good job, certainly working hard on the bottom, and they should be really happy with their efforts. We've got 30 seconds or so to go here in the half-time break. A couple of the under-15 players have been subbed out. They've got a big game tomorrow, so they don't want to work them too hard. Looks like we've got a pure under-19 squad now in the pool. I'm looking forward to this second half. Referee's just getting set now, making sure that both teams are ready for the puck. We've got the countdown. We go to camera. That's it. We'll like camera 7 from the middle for the restart. Here we go. Game underway. Strikes out hard. Let's see who gets to the puck first. Oh, it's pretty equal. Queensland may have taken possession. Pushed it wide to this right-hand wall. Plenty of Victorians down there. Fantastic effort by Queensland. Puck coming back. Sarah working hard on the bottom. Lost the puck. Regains it. Good pick up by Clay. Young Casey Hoskins on the bottom there. Referees have called something. Unable to see exactly what they're calling. Oh, a head knock. Yeah, Queensland player may well have been pulled out of the water for a dangerous flick. Too close to the head. You've got to be careful. These pucks are heavy weapons. You need to be careful when you're flicking them up and elevating the puck off the bottom that you're not smacking someone in the head. It could do a lot of damage. It's hard to know, though. Often you do the big flick and someone swims in front of it. It's no one's fault. Puck in dispute, front of the Victorian try. Everyone on the bottom working hard to try and force it in. Queensland doing a good job. Referees not happy with the restart. Having a chat with players. Barging looks like Tom Robinson has been kicked out of the water for a minute. Roy Trumbull may be getting a chat too as well. We've got a timeout here being called by the Victorian team. Tom Robinson, very familiar with the sin bin. Most games spends a fair bit of time there, but a quality time on the sideline chatting with the referees, and today is no different. Tom pretty relaxed there on the sin bin, actually giving us a wave in the booth. It's always good when Big Tom's nice and relaxed. Someone run the man out of coffee, would you? We've got a timeout here. Coach Kevin having a chat with his Chargers. Needs to make sure that they don't let things slip. Not to get lazy. Continue with the intensity. Push hard, particularly with Tom Robinson out of the pool. The advantage is just with Queensland. Queensland player went out first. I'm not sure if he got 1 minute or 2 minutes for a dangerous flick. It may well have been they came out together because the referee was not happy with the reset, so I suspect it was the same incident. Both players sitting on the pool deck. So we're going to have a 5-on-5, plenty of space here, good opportunity for teams to score. Counting down now, 15 seconds left in this timeout. Got 12 and a half minutes left in the game in the second half. This is the under-19 division. Queensland versus Victoria. Queensland going particularly well at this stage, 6-0 up. We've got a restart. Queensland player looking to restart. Ready for the pool. Puck's in dispute. Queensland player is unable to hop in the pool if the play is right underneath the sin bin. He slid in behind that referee. He's back in the game. We've got 6-on-5. Tom Robinson also getting ready. And Tom Robinson's back in the pool. Pretty much dived straight into the play. Drive. Driven towards the goal tray. Big curl by Tom Robinson, pushes it up that left-hand wall. Great bit of defence. Needs to be mindful of the time that he plays in the sin bin because he's needed on in the floor. Katarina Alloway there working hard on the bottom. Queensland have the puck, driving hard towards their tray. Looks like that's Big Dan Allport there working hard. No one's going to catch him. Big flick into the tray. That looks like Queensland goal. All the referees happy with it. That is Big Dan Alloway. Oh, Dan Allport. Well done. Crack and run. Had a couple of players hanging off him. Still strong enough to drive for the try and score Queensland first goal. Well done, Dan. Excellent effort. Queensland on the way back. Big charge. 11 minutes to go. Victoria currently leading 6-1. Team's getting ready for the restart. Again, puck's in dispute. Clay takes possession. Bit of a scrimmage, bit of an arm wrestle on the bottom. Referee playing advantage. Puck's tucked into this side wall. Big switch underway by Victoria. Finds some space through the middle. Again, serving up some stick candy. Victoria working hard. Crossing them up, breaking some wrists. Defensive players, a bit of a breakdown. Victoria need to get back. We've got advantage by the referees. Got to pull it up. Yeah, we've got a hand infringement here. Referee's not happy again. Was it Tom Robinson? I'm not surprised. Doesn't look like anyone's pulling up some pine. No one running for the sin bin at this stage. Victoria need to set up the defence against that tray. Queensland here driving for their second goal. Big flick inboard. They have possession on the side, looking for the goal tray. Good bit of defence by Victoria. Need to push it wide, into the side. Great bit of work. Roy, excellent defence, mate. Need some extra help there. Puck's coming back. No rest for the wicked. Got to get some defenders on the bottom. Get some numbers down there. Again, trying to push it wide. Can't afford the puck to come out. Tom Robinson again. Sadie, the cleaning lady, pushes it wide to Sarah. Going to drive up that line. Oh, fantastic bit of work there. That was Katarina Alloway. That was a hot puck, showing some great hand skills. Flicked inboard by Casey. Again, big drive for the try. Queensland not in position. Looks like there's plenty of numbers there. No, it's been held out. Tom Robinson pretty strong, but not strong enough. Well done. Again, great bit of defence by Dan Allport there as a fullback position. Victoria now looking to reset. Queensland want to hold it in there. Katarina's gone and got it. Not a fantastic shot by the referee. Probably showing more than he should have. All the players, including the umpire, putting in big efforts here today. referees doing a great job. You know they're doing a great job when Roy Trumbull hasn't opened his mouth too much and disputed some calls. Roy's usually the first one to voice his disapproval, but decidedly quiet tonight. Maybe it's the 6-1 margin, but I think the referees are doing a pretty good job. Having a bit of a chat now, resetting the line. Looks like that's Queensland. Queensland at puck advantage, big flick forward. Again, puck in dispute, middle of the pool. Bit of an arm wrestle. Victoria pushing it wide to that far right-hand corner. Really not doing much. Puck has come free. Here it comes. Big play forward. Again, great bit of work by Queensland. They're going to flick it wide, push it in wide to that corner, lock it in, get some numbers in there. Victoria resetting. Can't afford the puck to be driven further up that wall. Puck's pretty much just sitting on the bottom. No one wants to go and get it. Puck has come out. Here it comes, Victoria with a reset. Swum out by Queensland. Can't afford the puck to come out there. Victoria got some numbers in there. You may hear a little bit of... No, Queensland again, some great defence on the try. Pushed it wide. I think that puck is home. Referees happy with the call. They have called it. All happy. I think that's number 10. Captain Mr. Roy Trumbull with his goal. He'd be a happy man. Roy loves nothing more than scoring some goals. He will be happy. We've got just under 6 minutes left to go. Victoria currently leading 7-1. Again, equal puck. Driving hard through the middle. Puck's in dispute on this far right-hand wall. It's hard to pick up numbers that far away from the set camera on that wall. Referee's not happy. They've got a barging infringement. Looks like that was Victoria's. So Queensland are going to reset for attack of the try again. Victoria need to get on the bottom. Roy Trumbull shaking his head. Any more shaking, Tom? Your head, Roy, your head might fall off, mate. Just let it go. Currently leading 7-1. Puck is again in dispute. Fantastic. Driving towards that wall. Victoria doing a good job of logging it in. Puck's come out. Got to swing it out wide. Well done, Queensland. There we go. That's a bit of a breakaway. Great bit of defence there by Queensland. Pulled it wide. Puck still in dispute. No, they have possession. Got to run up that wall. Couple of curls on the bottom. Both teams looking for subs. They've been working hard on that far wall. It's pretty much been locked in this right-hand wall for most of the game. There's a bit of a break through the middle. Pulled up now as a big switch underway. Referee's not happy with something. They were weaving advantage, and there's no surprise coming up either, fellas. That's Roy Trumbull going into the sin bin. Or it could be Tom Robinson yet again. No, they're going to... Actually, could well be a team kick out. But Mr. Roy Trumbull going to pull up some pine as well. Again, folks, there's no surprise there. It's either going to be Tom or Roy that's sitting on the bench in the sin bin. Yeah, they are pulling up some plastic. Got some quality IKEA plastic chairs going on here. In fact, I walked past the score bench before. One had a name on the back. It was Tom Robinson. I think Roy may have his own seat as well. A puck in dispute in the middle of the pool. Queensland taking advantage of the numbers. Big flick forward. Cleaned up again by the weapon Furno, working hard to try and control the puck. Referees have pulled it up. Yes, they have. Got a timeout for Queensland. Chief referee finds out the Queensland are looking for a timeout. 2.5 minutes to go. Victoria going to take the puck advantage at the restart after this timeout. Queensland are going to have to set up some defensive structure to try and pull that up. In fact, the coach of Queensland having a good chat with the referees. Not too happy about a couple of their calls. Let's set up some structure here and get ready to go. We've got 40 seconds to go. Roy looking pretty relaxed in the plastic chair on the side of the pool. We've got a bit of a family fair here on the microphone. I've got Megan Hoskins, my wife, here. You enjoyed the week so far, Meeks?
It's been fabulous, Matt. Really enjoying the underwater hockey action.
And this is your second nationals, Meeks, with the kids. Both your kids, Casey and Darby, compete in the under-15 division. Yeah.
That's right, Matt. Yep, got both kids involved this year and they're having an absolute ball. It's been a fantastic week. Really loving it.
Have you managed to get around and having a looking at the sights of Perth?
Oh, just seeing lots of budgie smugglers at the moment, pool deck, and yep, that's enough for me.
Megan's happy. Lots of young fit boys running around in their gear, so happy days for Meegs. That's great. Just what a husband wants to hear. There's the weapon, Furno with the puck, looks inboard. We're back at the restart. Here we go, we're pushing up. Victoria on that left-hand wall. Queensland taking advantage of the puck being under their benches, pulling players in and out. Queensland setting up their defensive structure. Puck's coming back. Big switch underway by Victoria, driving. They've got numbers on the bottom, need to get that puck free. Good job by Queensland driving it in that corner. Holly Thomas on the bottom. Good bit of work there. 3 and 4 efforts underway. Well done, Holly. Good drive up that wall. Well done, Katarina. She's locked it in. She needs some defenders on the bottom as well. Here comes Furno. Hard man to stop. Pushing the puck towards their tray. They like Roy Trumbull back in the pool after spending a bit of time on the side. Cleaned up by Tom Robertson. Big swerve. Again serving up a plate full of stick candy. Pushed towards the tray. Looks like that may well have... Well, puck has come out. It's in dispute. I was wondering what was going on there. No one knew the puck was there. Now there's a big flick forward. Again, flick over the back of the tray. Bounced out. If you've got the breath hold, you've got to drive the puck into the tray. The big flicks from a couple of metres out. Easily missed. You've got a sticking infringement to Victoria. Sticking infringement. A plate advantage. Roy looking to try and work out exactly what's going on there. He's nodding his head this time, which is a good sign. Usually the head goes side to side. This time it's going up and down. Puck going to get reset. I think Tom might have been saying that should have been an advantage. He was driving towards referees. Not too sure what's going on. Certainly the Queensland coach is looking for some assistance. They called a referee timeout. They're going to have a little bit of a mother's meeting here in the corner, the referees, and work out exactly what's going on. Advantage was being played. Tom Robinson, that's his point. He wanted to drive it home. There might have been a stick infringement while Tom was going for the goal. Queensland coach now concentrating on resetting his players on the bottom. It's just going to be an advantage, a Victorian puck advantage here. They're in a good position though. Front of the goal tray with less than a minute to go. Currently leading 7-1. Puck's in dispute. Front of the tray. Plenty of numbers. Pushing hard. Bulldozing their way towards the tray. It looks like it's in. That could be a goal. Looking for the referee call. They're not waving it away. One referee says goal. 2 unsure, but we'll count that as a goal. Lots of nods going on. Victoria Happy swimming away. That looks like their 8th goal. Having a chat now. That is a goal. I couldn't pick up exactly who scored that goal, but that will be Victoria's 8th goal. 30 seconds left to go. Puck getting resent. Not going to have too much more play in this game. By the time the puck gets reset, teams run out. It's just going to be an arm wrestle middle of the pool for the last 20 seconds. Can't afford any players to get injured at this stage. Game is pretty much over. Chief referee making some calls. Unable to see exactly what the referees are talking about here, but the puck is in dispute. Game has paused. Referee. So it's Queensland puck. Victoria being pushed back. Only 17 seconds to go. That's pretty much all she wrote here in this game, I suspect. Again, Queensland pushing hard through the middle. Want to catch a consolation goal here in the last 10 seconds. Driving to that wall. Looks like Victoria have possession. Switch underway. Numbers there. Queensland working hard in defence. Kev Chisholm looks pretty happy. That may be the game. And that is the game. Victoria happy with their last win. Thank you for your time. That's the Hoskins signing out. And we'll leave it for the next commentators to run the next game. Thanks for your time, and we look forward to a couple of games tomorrow.
Okay, welcome back, guys. This is the start of the dead rubber between WA Masters and WA Metro. So, reason why is WA Masters, WA Country are into the final with New South Wales Masters. So here we have, I'll read out the names. So WA Metro that are in white caps. Coach is Michael Pendred in number 3. Sean Marsh, number 4 cap, and he's also the captain. Number 5 cap, George Armstrong. Number 6, Mike Dutoit, or Milky, I don't know, someone else has scribbled a name in there. Number 7, Garnett Hooper. Number 9, Patrick Roberts, he's also the vice captain. And number 12 is Brian Kelly. And for the Western Australian country team that are wearing black caps, black sticks, number 3 cap is Peter McGovern. Number 5, Rory Parks. Peter Croft doesn't have a number. That's interesting. Gareth Mann is number 8 cap. And 11 is Matthew Hinchcliffe, who's also the vice captain. Don't kick the camera. Nice. And next one is Craig McKenzie, number 12 cap. He is also the captain. 13 is Patrick Kelly. 14 is John Prinz. And there's Paul Madden, who's also doesn't have a number on the sheet. So it looks like we're pushed up into... So WA Country pushing up into Metro's defensive corner. See how many people we've got watching at the moment. So we've got 14 people actually watching. It's pretty good. Looks like a puck to Metro. Oh no, we've only got 4 viewers. So it's a penalty to Metro chopping. Okay, that was a goal to WA Metro in the Whitecaps. And do we know who scored it? They didn't give the number. Maybe Pat Roberts. Can't confirm. Looks like it was a goal to WA Metro. And cap number 2 is... It can't be right, because there is no number 2. Must have been someone else. Might have been Garnett Hooper, number 7. Garnett Hooper.
Cap number 11 and 3 for black have scored 1 goal apiece, and cap number 12 for white and an unconfirmed white goal.
Which we think was number 7, Garnett Hooper. Okay. Goal for Black Caps, which was WA country. Who was that? No, they called a name out. Not sure who scored that. Number 5. Team time out at the moment. If it was... Sorry? Okay. So we don't know who scored that. Yeah, so it looks like Craig McKenzie, number 12, the captain, he was the one who scored that last goal. Penalty, not sure yet. It was barging, and looks like it's advantage to Metro in Whitecaps. Another penalty, and it's equal puck. Another penalty to Country. Advantage Country. Yeah, it looks like they've awarded that a goal. Yeah, hit the back wall, bounced out. Number 12? Is it number 12? For Country, that's Craig McKenzie again, captain. Another goal to Country. And who was that? Missed it again.
It's full time in the Country versus Metro Masters game. Last game, the round robin. We've got 5 to win to Country.